Yep. Hey everyone, welcome back to Spirit of Sanada.
And we're talking about Shiguiji Yokia.
Hey, he's a ninja.
Oh. I wasn't expecting that. Ninjas.
We're going to try and gather information from the townspeople. I'm Sanada Yukimura.
A delegate. He is referencing a word. Delegate as my father.
Yep. We officially represent the Sanada.
We are the Sanada.
The one they call the monkey is busy driving his way through Chugoku.
That's good to know.
Yep, and I got us a coin.
Yeah. I used the coin off camera, but plug her down to 5, not 6.
I wish you could grind for those.
The only way I found you can do it is if you didn't do something in the beginning.
What do you mean?
If you,
Oh, if you leave things undone and then come back for them?
yeah. Then it gives you the full experience, but if you did something you already did...
If you redo an objective, you get, like, nothing.
Yeah, it gives you partial credit.
Oh, he's mistreating Mitsuhide so much.
That's why he rebelled.
Not even a daimyo? What's a delegate of an insignificant clan like that doing here? We learned there's a cool monkey happening, and one guy's getting overworked, and most of Oda's guys are dicks.
Yeah.
To kids. It's on video now, dude.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
We're putting this on YouTube, man. Everyone's gonna know you're a dick.
To kids?
To kids.
To kids, brah.
Even Antifa's scared of cameras.
Definitely, brah.
Now we're back in the town. But
Look
stuff's
at the
going
purple
on.
Lotus running around.
Well, everyone important to the Oda is running. It's a blood moon.
You gotta get out of here. I'm Lady Cha-Cha, and I'm telling you what to do. Run, you stupid asshole.
Through the forest.
Through the forest and the trees.
Uh-oh. Samurai. No, don't fight them! I look at her, that one handmaiden, the way I look at that old lady from Dead Rising.
Oh, expendable?
No, I meant ruining everything for everyone by charging forward.
I'm surprised that Sasuke is apparently young enough, older than Yukimura.
Well, he's like Kunoichi, if I remember. He doesn't age in this game. In the game where they promote the aging.
Yeah, weird guys. If you state your name, if you will not, I will be forced to conclude that you are my enemy. But I just saved you. Conclusions made.
Yeah, she's kind of a sociopath.
Yeah.
Like, the game tries to make it look like she cares about her one friend in a lesbian kind of way, but we'll get to that fanfic later.
Yandere.
Tsundere?
I don't know what the words are. I do what I please.
I think there's only two. I think there's only two deres.
You forgot about derriere. See what I did there?
Every time I hear that joke, I think of, It. By, Stephen King. Another weird one.
What about the King of Stevens?
Oh, he writes a bunch of books. Some of them are okay, some of them are nonsense. but they almost all
What
get...
about a haunted lamp?
You're not even trying anymore, are you?
Haunted lamp! Ooh.
When can I have it?
Yeah. The haunting of Cha-Cha. I don't think we have time for self-introduction. You guys just did a whole entire conversation. I think you have enough time for it.
Well, we were in the town. Now we're out of the town. But now we gotta go back to the town to get our sister.
Brilliant.
Does he have bullets on his belt?
Yes. Those are clearly bullets. He's gonna shoot some bitches.
Sasuke doesn't have a gun. There are other gun wielders, but...
He doesn't need a gun. He's awesome. He just flicks the bullets at people.
Like Superman. No, he blocks bullets, but you tried.
Yeah. He is bullet time.
I don't want to be the new coming writer who disrespects all the old writers, but the more I look at them, Stephen King's books are weird, and J.K. Rowling left a lot of plot holes.
How dare you? J.K. Rowling...
She's also crazy on Twitter.
Oh, okay, good. I was going to say, she is the queen of Twitter. Okay? That's all you need to know. That's it. End phrase. Queen of Twitter. We have nothing left to talk about.
A social media service she is forced to share with the Duke of Banning, Steve Shives.
The Duke?
Seriously.
More like the Emperor.
That guy have a thing, or
What?
like he's got a doctor's note for what he does, or he's just a goof?
There's a lot of theories about why he's that way, but no, that's my favorite game to play. Even if you've never met Steve Shives, check to see if you're blocked by Steve Shives.
Hi.
Because you might be.
You might be.
You can start a Twitter up right now, and they'll find a way to block you.
That's how you know your Twitter account is real.
Yeah. You get the verification email in your email, and you also
Get banned by Steve Shives.
And get banned by Steve Shives. Just say one thing to him.
Or anyone he knows.
Yeah. Or something he doesn't like, and you will be banned. You know, I think people are equal. Well, maybe,
Except the ones who disagree with me.
Maybe that...
Did you see that video Baring just did?
Yeah.
Where he's like, I'm glad that people like you are involving these people in dialogue, because I absolutely would not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pee on them to put a fire out.
Yeah. My favorite part about that, though, is the fact that, what was it?
He totally contradicts himself by,
Well, I think Baring says he doesn't know why it is that, Steve is acting the way he is. I think I know what it is. I think it's because Lacey Green is, dating Chris Ray Gunn. And that's what the, problem is. It's not the fact that she's asking to have open dialogue now. It's the fact that
she has fully traded herself to the other team.
Or that's the argument he's going to use. She hasn't fully, because she hasn't renounced feminism or anything like that. She's just
into having other ideas.
Yeah. She hasn't even said that she's accepting the ideas. She just
wants to hear them.
She wants to discuss them, because she said some of them make sense, sometimes they don't, and she would rather they come to an understanding, or at least, teach each other.
Than constantly make answering videos on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, not even answering, or responding videos. I don't know.
I don't know, it's gonna be weird to get these millennials to actually talk to people face to face.
They talk all the time. What are you talking about?
To themselves, in their rooms, listening to Green Day. I mean, I don't think so. I was born at a different time.
Yeah, no, you were not. Don't you lie to the folks.
I was born well before that time period.
You are a millennial.
When's the cutoff date? Who decided this? Who do I write to?
Okay, basically people who were born in the 90s. It's alright, Bob. It's alright. You'll find your way. You'll find your way. Like,
Well,
kill
that'll
kill.
identify the location of Lady Muramatsu. I've got 3 minutes to find her, but
Because you have the strategy, you know where she is exactly.
yeah. And I just have to ride up to her. The only problem is, before I do that, I need to save these noble women.
Ah. You gotta be super noble here. Oh, snap-a-rooney-roo.
And it's gonna be really annoying.
Seems pretty cool.
Oh yeah, they cut off at weird points, but I keep forgetting that I have to buy the whole combo. Somehow.
It seems pretty awesome.
Yep.
I'm glad you
Let's see, that was one of them. Pretty sure one of them's over here.
I know this word.
It's Honoji.
Yeah. 3 minutes have passed. Go save the lady.
I will, I promise, maybe.
Stop lying to the kids.
I'm lying to the kids. I'm leaving it totally open. But I gotta be careful about that. They're gonna say Bob lied.
They will. They will.
I'm getting really tired of the president. You know? I feel like he's... Like, sometimes the presidents can be kind of unapologetic, but he is, like, purely bad.
Not really.
I mean, I don't think he's evil. I think he's just an old man who needs to retire.
I mean, oh.
No, but you're a contrarian. Josh told me. He warned me.
I'm not.
I don't know. Josh has good rolls. I think I'm gonna side with him on this one.
Josh is the contrarian. He goes out of his way for the
But
lulz.
Kitsui... Shibata showed up?
Yeah,
Not the cool Shibata, but...
man. Shibata. The Shibata showed up.
Okay, kids, wait there. I'm gonna go, I just powered up Kunoichi for this. Why am I using Sasuke?
Yeah, no. I'm confused.
Yeah, it'll be good to level him, because eventually you do run into a lot of, ninja boards. Where you have to choose between,
Did you save all the noble ladies?
I think
Because I think you rolled past one.
Oh, yeah.
Up in here.
Okay, there's the foot slider. I didn't see the foot slider. I thought she was already saved.
Soldier?
Slider, soldier, everybody knows your name. Welcome to Cheers.
Oh, my Wi-Fi just went out for some reason. Don't worry, guys.
I think it was foot slider in Empires, maybe? Where you summoned a bunch of people called...
Sliders.
That's why I thought it was weird. It's like Street Sharks. It doesn't have to make sense. They'll watch it.
It should make sense. Isn't that the whole point? Things should make sense.
The Hobbit needed those extra scenes.
No, they did not. Don't you lie to the children. Bob's lying to the kids again.
He just doesn't know anything about coal. Or the industry. It's not what I've seen.
From who?
John Oliver.
Yeah, he lied.
John Oliver?
Yeah, he lied. He's being sued for defamation because he lied.
I think he's being sued for defamation because Bob Murray is a jerk.
Actually, he lied about all the things.
Really?
Yeah. That thing that he said where he's like, oh, he kept insisting that it was an earthquake. Yeah, because even the Trade Commission agreed it was an earthquake that killed him. So that's not him lying or being, whatchamacallit. That's John Oliver lying. Bill Murray was being an evil human being. He wasn't. He was telling the truth.
Yeah, you can tell the truth and still be a dick.
John Oliver is also making this idea of, oh, well, there's not going to be that many jobs brought back. Considering when you look back at...
Well, even if the coal jobs come back, what's for those coal jobs? The coal industry is going down.
Because the government was crushing it.
Because we're getting off of coal.
But we don't need to.
Oh yeah, we'll get a new planet, Mike.
Yeah.
Get a new planet, it'll be great.
Yeah.
We only get one planet.
We don't.
You want to get everyone to work together on a real space program and colonize space?
I would rather that.
So would I. I don't think it's gonna work.
But the other problem is that once again the issue comes up with other things like how do you what are you going to replace it with? Because solar and wind don't work as well as everybody says they do.
Well, no, but that doesn't mean we can give up on researching them.
Yeah, but what do you do for the intermediate? You need coal.
Slowly wean the world off of coal.
Yeah, but you still need something to replace it before you get to the...
Oh no, we're not trying to get rid of all coal now, and I worry that's what some people think is happening.
That is what's happening. They're trying to get rid of all of it right now.
I mean, the industry's been in a downward spiral for a while, not just because the government, the people want clean energy.
Well, no, actually, if you looked at the chart, if you go on, the scale that John Oliver went, which was over 100 years, over 100 years it's gone down. But if you actually look at right before the last president got into office, coal was on the rise. Because clean coal energies and things like that were starting to work, and people were starting to really make them, do things. And then the president came in, made a whole bunch of policies, and then crushed the crap out of it. So it immediately nosedived.
That doesn't mean that he can revenge kill healthcare.
I mean, nobody wants Obamacare except for the people who can get it for basically free.
I mean, his plan is just pay for it yourself.
Yeah, you should.
But
you get the better healthcare if you can pay for it yourself. And he's trying to create more jobs so that you can actually pay for the healthcare. Our healthcare is better than everybody else. You can say Canada has good healthcare, but it actually doesn't. There are death penalties in Canada. You can be given a diagnosis of cancer, and then they have to sit there and figure out if you're worth living or not. And by the time they figure out if you're worth living, your cancer has become extremely bad. You get a lot of old people who survive, but here comes the question. Who needs to survive more? A 40-year-old who's actually working and doing a bunch of things, or the 97-year-old who's retired and not doing anything? I would argue the 40-year-old should be the one that survives. Sorry, old people. You don't need the resources as much as we do.
Oh, I know, but it's not like old people are going to be the only ones hurt by this Trump care fiasco. It's going to be anyone who's working and just not making enough to take care of their asthma or their diabetes.
So you just find a way to make that easier, but you don't have to give it to them for free. Because we're also talking about a limited resource.
Yeah, I'm just worried he's gonna kill a bunch of people and act like it was a good idea.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he's trying to.
'Cause, I mean, if he was gonna kill a bunch of people, he'd be on the left.
Well, no, that was one guy. And yeah, they could have,
One guy, Antifa, and...
Alright, well, they're on nobody's side. They're just a bunch of bored college kids.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I get there's crazy people on both sides, but... You know, I feel like at least right now with Obamacare, we're trying to help people. And Trump's whole plan is, nope. If they can afford life, they can. If they can't afford life, I'll buy their house.
Yeah, but he's also trying to replace it with something that'll work better.
Yeah, it's a secret plan.
Yeah. Because if you tell everybody everything, then what they do is they fight you the whole time.
Isn't that what it's supposed to be, though?
No, because
A hall of debate so we can find the best thing that isn't victimless, but that works for everyone?
Yeah, but if you tell everybody at the beginning what you're trying to do, and it's just
Even if
like...
it's not telling people at the beginning, we're going to need more than 20 hours to debate this.
Yeah, but it's one of those things. If you have to sit there and tell everybody everything at the first point, and step 1 has something that people don't like, but you explain that in step 17 it gets fixed or it's alleviated, well, then you have to fight them the whole way there, and then people forget, oh yeah, it's step 17, we fixed what happened in step 1.
Which makes sense, but they're only leaving 20 hours to debate it. Even Obamacare, which was accused of being behind closed doors, gave them a lot more than that.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's perfect, but...
It's just weird that I feel like it's supposed to be a democracy where we debate everything, and the Republicans are trying to skip that part.
Not really. I mean, every time everybody
Oh no, they get their
else
pittance to debate it.
I mean, every time everybody else tries to debate things, it's always put up as, oh no, we can't argue about that. You can't argue about climate change. No. Climate change, you can't argue about it. You can't argue about that. You can't argue about abortion. You can't, no. You can't argue about that. You have to accept it. It's 100% accepted. This is exactly what it is. We can't argue about, you know, a whole bunch of other issues that's on the left. That's the problem. You can't have a discussion anymore.
Oh, but at that point, the whole thing's just gonna collapse. They're gonna butt heads until they both fall apart.
Yeah.
And then I'll take over.
Yeah. And right now, the only
And you can come with me if you want. You say stuff that makes sense in brains.
You'll have to take the country from me, Bob.
See, I was gonna share it with you.
Or Josh. Probably Josh. Josh has that sort of Sima Xiao kind of way to deal with things. Ooh! Battle of Ego or the Battle of Yamazaki? We can deal with that on the next episode.
Yep.
That was 25 minutes.
Yeah, some of these go for a while. Long boards, a lot of talking.
Yeah.
The next two should be a lot more straightforward, though.
Yeah.
Either way, see you next time.